There's one for free.
Hello!
Bella faccia
Can I
sveglia.
interest you in a potion? Wait a minute. I don't know you. I only sell potions to my regular customers. I don't give out my art willy-nilly. You're not from around here, are you? You must feel lost.
It would be logical to give her a summary of the town that she finds herself in.
I was getting to that. Jeez. It would be logical of me to give you a summary of the town you find yourself in. As you may have noticed, we're big into duality here.
Even though it has its not unsubstantial downsides.
By the card makers, I'm speaking, Jorid.
Duccio e Nuccio.
Split personality, though ours is more unfortunate than most. Jared and I don't agree on very much these days.
Yes, though, more by necessity than choice. Don't tell him, but my business partner lacks the imagination necessary to...
Imagination? You're a mad scientist! You lack the business acumen, or even the base financial literacy to...
Don't start with me, Jorid. As you can see, Jorid and I are in conflict a lot. We want different things in business, in life, in love.
In that some of us don't want love because it's an illogical distraction.
And some of us want to get mad kissy.
Also, we are at loggerheads over the direction of our business. But not for long. I am working on a potion to decide this once and for all.
The manufacture and sale of potions. It takes science and creativity, which I have.
And fact and logic, which I have. Jared here does science by intuition. It's incredible. By which I mean it's literally not credible.
You know what? I have had it with your condescending and your precious logic.
An emotional and frankly embarrassing response, dare I say, cringe-worthy?
You two enjoy talking. I'm out of here. La 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 la, can't hear you. La 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 la, can't hear you.
Ah, we have a few moments of privacy. There is one thing. That potion I mentioned. I need ingredients to finish it. And I'm afraid time is of some matter because my partner is working on a similar potion. One that will lock me out for good. It's logical, therefore, that I finish my potion first. So, if you'd be so kind as to find what I need before that happens, I would appreciate it. I can barely hear you with these fingers in my ears, but that sounded like a yes? Excellent. I require 3 bloobs. Unremarkable organisms distinguished by their loud screams. Listen for their sounds, and you'll find them. And don't worry about harvesting them for my experiments. My research indicates that it is actually quite ethical and logical for me to do this. I assure you it makes no difference to them. They loathe their existence all the same. All I require is that you find 3 bloobs for me, and I'll have all that I need. Oh, and there's a mighty reward in it for you. In conclusion, what I've said is highly intriguing, and if I were you, I'd go find those bloobs. Promptly. Farewell, kind stranger.
He's gone, yeah? No, he's gone. We can talk in private. Listen, before you go, that potion that we're working on, I need ingredients first to finish it. Because as soon as he gets control again, my partner is going to invent a potion to lock me out for good. There's no stopping him. It's logical. So, if you'd be so kind as to find what I need before that happens, I'd be much obliged. Perfect! Oh, perfect! Okay, I'll need 3 bloobs, same as him, but you need to give them to me. Oh, and there's a reward in it for you. I know, it's so intriguing. If I were you, I'd go find those ingredients to discover what it is.
Personaggio fighissimo, sincero. Veramente bello. Allora c'era anche il venditore di carte e il lupo lucio.
Some of us are trying to sleep.
Io avevo visto un lupo in realtà, però vabbè.
You can't hear that, can't you? That noise! Dang it. I'm trying to sleep, and that blabbed bloob is up on my roof making a ruckus. Lady, you'd do an old man's heart good if you could see your way to clearing those dang bloobs off my roof. All I want to do is nap. I'm old. I've spent more hours awake than anyone, and quiet, unconsciousness. You'll help me, won't you? I'll reward you, or something. Thank you, little one. You've made an old man's heart want to fill with hope, which will happen as soon as this old man's ears are no longer filled with cotton to keep that darn noise down. Please don't dawdle now. I'm very old. You dang little bloob critter!
Wakalino on. Oh, Takino. So, Monahina. Oh, Katsbala, Termine.
Ma mi sembra romagnolo. È romagnolo.
Oh, Namanink. Oh, it's ki. Oh, it's got the Mahane. So, can Nashmena.
Adesso un po' meno, però prima.
A dice! Child! Yes, you! Come closer. You, child! I believe we can be useful to each other. No, nor I you, but the threads of fate weave strange fabrics indeed. You see, I've noticed that you have a dice with you. Indeed, indeed. I am just speaking hypothetically. So, let's say, hypothetically, you have a dice, which of course you don't, which means you, hypothetically, have experience in their identification and true nature. I've heard tell of a dice circulating Cellar Street. Of course, it's been so long since a true dice has been here. People don't entirely recognize it for what it is. And if these rumors were true, well, I dare say you could be the one to find it. Folks dimly sense it has value. They treat it as something rare and unique, say a fossil, not knowing its true value, its true nature. I believe someone like yourself could trade for it, or at the very least, trade up to it. Hypothetically, of course, and if you did hypothetically succeed in possessing such a dice, well, I'd be interested, and I'd make it worth your while indeed. Oh, go goodness. You can't, child. But you can trade with me. That's all I'm asking. I've told you all I can.
No, io dico che è un secondo dado.
Except...
Se non?
Except that I've heard whispers that someone is buying words, and someone else is selling them. And that would be where I'd start. Make yourself useful, child. Trade and trade until, before you know it, you've got your hands on one of those dangerous, awful, deadly dice. And then you give it to me, and I will take care of it.
Ma lui?
Words for sale. Who wants to buy a word? Here's one for free. Syzygy. My rarest word. That's a tall order. What do you have to offer in trade? I'm listening. How does a small girl like you know an adult word like that? Adlubescence. Oh, learning it is a pleasure. The breath of the essence sound, the mouth feel of adlub. Oh, the rarity of it. Oh, this is a word I can definitely sell. Tell you what, I'll give you a great word in exchange too. Oblectament.
Sembra una magia.
Close. Oblectament. It means a source of delight. For example, learning adlubescence is an oblectament. Thank you again, kid. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Bye. Beautiful. Use it well, kid. I got words for sale here. Choice words.
Ah, infatti stavo dicendo, non ha senso fare queste cose se non c'è una ricompensa. La parola oblettamento significa fonte di diletto. Chiunque in via dei mercanti sarebbe disposto a darti qualcosa di prezioso pur di averla. Posso vendere le parole?
That's just a free sample.
Allora, noi però torniamo qua. Dobbiamo prendere 3 pezzi di non mi ricordo cosa per lui.
Been dealt a bad hand, have you? Oh, never mind. Trade it in for a new one with me, old Manny Dix.
Io voglio comprargli questo. Usa gli spilli dorati nella dimensione premendo per tenere da parte una carta nella tua mano fino al prossimo lancio del dado. Ok. Andiamo con il danno. Non posso comprare niente, però questo ce l'ho già, non lo voglio. Quando Even avanza tra gli avversari con la schivata folgorante, questi subiscono danni. L'effetto dura 30 secondi. Carino. Miro a questo. Mentre questo è. Dai, si trasforma in una bomba, per non dire qualcos'altro che altrimenti bannano video e canale. Esploderà dopo 9 secondi. A differenza di Even, Dicey sopravvive all'esplosione. Ho tante battute. Tante battute. Che non posso fare.
And lo, did the number 2 come to random, and lo, it was good. Oh dear, do I ever shut up? And lo, did the number 2 inspire all to praise the Queen for twice as long.
Behold, the door to Three Town. Alas, the door was sealed shut, and only a roll of a 3 would open it. but Even's friend was 1 dot short. He could only roll a 1 and a 2, and Even would have to find a way to upgrade him.
Strange. What's up with these little guys? Well, I wonder if they could fix you.
Roll your dice and defeat all enemies. It's that simple.
Arena del gioco da tavolo. Ok. L'obiettivo di questo gioco da tavolo è semplice: fare in modo che la pedina raggiunga la casella finale. Quando lanci i dice, la pedina avanzerà un numero di volte pari al risultato del lancio, non appena lascerai che il tempo riprenda a scorrere. Okay. Quando la pedina finisce su questa casella, apparirà una bolla che rallenterà il tempo. Tutti i nemici e i colpi sferrati al suo interno si muoveranno più lentamente. Fai in modo che la pedina finisca su questa casella, un uccello del tesoro sorvolerà l'arena, colpiscilo per fargli sganciare il bottino. E basta, ok, pensavo ci fosse qualcos'altro. Mi devo ricordare un attimo i tasti. Me l'ha schivato, ma solo io so come. Ho tenuto un 2. Voglio provarlo. E ci curiamo pure. Ok, perfetto. Yeah. Abbiamo tenuto un 2, quindi la casella si sposterà di 2.
It seemed as though Dicey was affecting that giant board game.
A slow time bubble has appeared.
Ok, oppure se lo tengo caricato. Un pochino forte. Un pochino tanto forte. Un mago. No, non posso. C'era il gradino, non mi faceva salire sul gradino. È fortissimo.
The game is almost over, but who will win?
Dai, il martello è qualcosa di rottissimo. Non posso lanciarlo se non ce l'ho sulla schiena, ha senso. Eccolo lì, tieni da parte. Questa era la bolla. Andiamo con la spadina. E lo devo proprio richiamare.
Treasure to the board game.
Dai, dai, sì. Me la ripristina, immagino. Ok.
Slow time bubble has appeared.
Questi come faccio a prenderli? Perché è illuminata? Fa lo stesso. E dovrebbero bastare così. È stata un po' caotica sta scena, eh? Ah, era questa la chiave? Ok. Ricompensa. Se è presente una pedina, avanzerà di un'altra casella.
Even knew that the door wouldn't open until Dicey had a third
Ah, ok.
pin, which was good because it saved me from having to repeat myself.
Si spera. Il fatto è che qua ci sono parecchie cose da fare.
Some of us are trying to sleep.
La creatura più inutile dell'intero regno di Alea, o almeno così vorrebbe farci credere i poteri forti. Complottismo. Posso effettivamente salire? Il secondo mi pare di sentirlo.
Thank you, little one.
Non l'avevo visto, se non si fosse illuminato il puntino.
Aarkeena! Olkats baala i termineena! Taakka meine hoineet skaadi!
All this tunus reminds me of Odd. I promise you, sister, I am coming for you.
As she looked up, Even began to realize that Two Town's name was easily twice as literal as she'd suspected. They seemed to be constructing a second town.
I've had enough of this job. Ouch. Okay. All right. Huh? Oh, a dice? Where did you come from, little one?
Let him go! That's right. You better smarten up and look where you're going, or I'll...
Well, you're very angry for someone so small.
I'm not small. You're a big, clumsy giant who goes around sitting on my friends.
Again, I apologize. It was an accident.
All right, apology accepted. Look, I'm trying to find my sister, and I've got to get through that big old door.
Name's Seymour. Haven't seen your sister, though. Thing is, I don't see too much of anything these days. And not since the nanny confiscated most of my eyes. 2 of them for
Cosa?
Two-Town, she said.
Ok.
And Nanny Fortuna's the right hand of the Queen, and has been for years. She's as mean as she is old. And let's just say she doesn't take kindly to people borrowing her super pricey mechanical spider wagon. Anyway, once she gave my eyes to the mayor, they disappeared. I haven't heard any news about them since. So, it seems like we both have a reason not to like her. The Civil War and freedom, you know, tried to desert it and got sentenced for treason. I wasn't doing anything good there
Tradimento.
anyway. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But enough about that. What's up with this? Dice! I haven't seen a real one in years. I see you're missing a couple of pips, little one, if you're gonna go anywhere. You are new, aren't you? Door to Three Towns forever locked. Keeps the district separate by order of the Queen. You'd need to roll a 3 to open it, and since nobody has a dice anymore, well, they stay closed. But your little friend's so close to 3. I could fix you, but...
Naturalmente più vocali ci sono meglio è.
But I can't. Not unless I get my missing eyes back. Oh, if only a brave dice wielder would find it in her heart of glory to begin a quest to find and return my eyes. Absolutely. I'm certain the nanny passed my eyes on to the mayor. Of course, if she'd given them to the right mayor, getting them back would be easy, but she gave them to that upside-down one. Ugh, what a nightmare. Oh, that's a good one. Listen, even if things were that easy, do you think we'd all be here? Heck no! We'd all be in Sixtown, living the high life, relaxing by whatever it is that Six-Towners relax by. A pool of gold, probably. Sadly,
pool
it's
of
not that
gold.
easy, even. Especially not since that nanny has given my eyes to that nightmare of a mayor. So, yeah, find my eyes, and I can definitely help you. So, you'll help out old Seymour? Thank you, thank you. Be careful with that two-faced mayor. Okay, if you need me, I'll be over at the town square, near the door to Freedom. Oh, it's a bad place. It's one of the 6 towns, one for each side of the Queen's black dice. We used to be united, but that was generations ago. Before the No Dice War, Random has seen a lot of war. Don't get me started, kiddo. The town's being ruined by a family of triplets. It's petty sibling rivalry on a humongous destructive scale, with no end in sight.
Even decided that she felt a kinship With this sad, large monster, he'd been hurt by the same people who took her sister. She had the sense she was the only one who could help him. And she had the sense Seymour could end up helping her too.